Jordan 1 Chicago, Lost and Found, Reimagined, got like 3 different names, but hey, it's a Chicago 1 at the end of the day. Real versus fake, guys. Replica or UA, y'all know how I roll with this stuff. Left is the retail as we're looking under the lid here. You see the print of the red stamp. And let's have a look at the replica's lid here under it, and it has a red stamp as well in a different position. Not sure if it fluctuates throughout the retail as well, but there's your stamp. Not as easily readable, but again, I'm sure it fluctuates. But box sizing, replica is a little bit smaller, guys, as you can see on the screen. Now let's get into it. Let's look at the receipt from Sandy Brothers. This is the retail here. And it looks like they updated the replica receipt. We're going to match it up here. And yeah, the dates there, the 8/30 of 86 is not showing much bolder. It is a little bit of a darker bold, but previous versions of the receipts it was much more bolder, but it's close, guys. It's very close. Lighting could have to do with the shade of the yellow that the replica is showing, but it's close, man. And listen, y'all already know internal tissue paper. It's pretty much dead on at this point. Looks good on the rep versus retail. Not much of a difference in darkness. Internal tissue is a little waxy, oily on the actual replica, and retail is not. Here is the retail label, size 12 and so forth. I'll be honest with you guys, they mastered it on the Rep 2 we're about to see here in a few seconds. And there we go. Check it out. Like I said, you can't really see much of a difference here. Like I said, they're getting better and better with these labels, guys. The color, words, coding, and so forth is correct. So let's keep it moving. Left is retail, right is replica. Okay, so on the replica, we can see here that the distressed look on the collar is a bit more lighter than the darker on the retail on the left. And the red's a little bit darker on the retail on your left. And to be honest, not that much noticeable unless you got them together, guys. This is a pair to be reckoned with. This is quite the factory production run. Toe box is a little bit more sleeker on the replica as well, guys. The actual, I think they nailed the hourglass, guys. I think they nailed the hourglass, to be honest, guys. Looks real good. Outsoles are basically identical. We don't need to dig too deep in that. That chalk on the outsole fluctuates even on the retail. And here we go. The tongues are looking pretty good as well too. This is really hard, guys. It's getting harder and harder nowadays. Now the tongue is thicker, more padded on the replica on the right. It's much thinner on the retail on the left. The tags on the tongues are nearly identical. Again, looks to be a hair bigger on the replica, but the shoe was a little bit more overscaled than the retail. But great job. Just try your best not to get scammed out there, guys. You see how the toe boxes from the top look good? Now you see the double stitching there on both. Looks a little bit more apparent, cleaner on the retail versus the rep. But look at this. Right from here, guys, you can't tell. Absolutely amazing what they can do. So this is a scammable pair of shoes, no question, guys. Swoosh is on point too. Looks to be the right size, guys. Here we go with the other pair. And again, swoosh is looking right on, guys. And again, there's the toe box, a little bit more of a slope on the replica, a little bit higher, a little bit lower on the retail pair on the left. But my gosh, guys, absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, it's a little bit more of a darker red on the retail. Again, hourglasses are on point, stitching's on point. I'm not seeing a strong apparent nasty stitch job on the replica version. So once again, guys, just be careful out there. Be careful. Wings logos are on point as well. Concerning the rep versus the retail here. Now, rep is on the left, retail's on the right. Retail, wings logo is a little bit darker. And again, it's such a hard call, guys, you know, versus the replica on the left, you know. And lighting has everything to do with this stuff. Here we are looking at a nicer close-up at the toe boxes. Again, you see how the rep on the left is a little bit more oval versus the retail on the right. But this, wow, they really outdid themselves with this particular factory run of this replica. And again, I'm not here to promote this stuff. It's just amazing to see the quality they can come with when they want to do things on a higher tier of quality control. Just amazing. And again, we're going to look at the Nike Air tags. As you can see, now you can definitely see though the thickness of the tongue on the replica on the left. You can definitely see that from a mile away. It's much thinner on the retail. If you can't see it, pause it. You'll know what I'm talking about. But this is it, guys. You know, retail versus replica, UA fake, like I said, phony, whatever you want to call it. We know what it is. Here we go. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Such a close pair. I mean, you really got to have the retail, in my opinion, to tell the difference between these reps nowadays, guys. I mean, it's just getting more and more scarier out there. And like I said, be careful. Y'all know what it is. Sneaker Lover out.